Hey, I'm Greg Gifford, the Vice President of Search of US-based SEO agency Wikimotive. In this lesson, the final in the keyword research course, we're going to be talking about what you do after you're finished with your keyword research. As I've mentioned several times in earlier lessons, your keyword research is the foundation of your SEO efforts. Everything you do moving forward is based on the final set of keywords that you've compiled. If you're working on a brand new site, it's sometimes easier since you're building everything from the ground up. With sites that already exist, you might end up doing more work since you'll have to adjust everything that's been done in the past. Now that you've got a solid list of concepts drilled down into individual keywords, it's time to write your content. You don't need to create a page for every keyword. Google's entity-based algorithm understands concepts and semantic relationships. Remember when I told you a few lessons ago that you needed to bucket similar keywords based on concept? Now that you're writing content, you'll be using those concept buckets. At a high level, you need a page for every concept you want to rank for. It's okay to mix keywords on the page. You don't have to use the same phrase over and over again. In fact, since Google's algorithm wants to see conversational content, using synonyms and related terms looks more natural. Once you've got your high-level primary pages completed, move on to the more detailed pages. Here's where you want to focus on longer tail phrases. Your site content should be structured like a pyramid. Your home page is at the top, branching down to your primary category pages, which lead to pages with a bit more detail, which lead to very specific pages with very specific information. Think of it like shopping on Amazon for a new pair of shoes. If you started with a generic search, you'd search for shoes. Then you'd realize you're looking for men's shoes, so you'd go down a level to the men's shoe category. Then you'd drill down further and look for men's running shoes. And finally, you decide to get Nikes, and you'd add that search filter. You'd start broad with shoes and end up specific with men's Nike running shoes. Remember that content doesn't have to be written words. You could create graphics, shoot photos, film videos, or record a podcast. If you've done your keyword research well, you'll know not only which terms to target, but what your audience is looking for. You might even create several types of content for a certain targeted concept on your site, knowing that different audience personas will prefer to engage with different kinds of content. Your keyword research will also help you in your link building efforts, since you'll often be creating content in order to attract links. If you know a certain piece of content will help bring in links, it will obviously need to be optimized around a target concept as well. Once you've made your initial swing at your content, you'll need to monitor your site and see what's working and what's not. Check your analytics and see what's getting more attention from users or what's getting a higher than normal bounce rate. Check your rank tracking tools as well. Remember, you're creating the content to rank higher for certain keywords, so your site will be visible in more searches. While it can take some time to rank, you should monitor the content from day one. Are you more visible for certain searches? Are you losing visibility? Or worse, have you put in a ton of effort building content and then even more effort building links and you're not ranking at all? As you're monitoring performance, you'll need to keep coming back to the site to tweak your on-site optimization. And guess what? When you do on-page optimization, you'll be optimizing title tags, H1 headings, image alt text, URLs, and meta descriptions, all based on what you came up with when you did your keyword research. If a page isn't ranking well for your targeted concept, you'll need to try to diagnose the issue. Is the quality of the content lacking? Do you need better titles and H1s? Do you need to build a few links to the page? Keep banging away, and eventually you'll start showing up in more searches. As you're working on your re-optimization elements, don't get stuck in the I'm going to re-optimize these specific elements rut. You'll always be adding new content to the site as well, so you shouldn't ignore your older content. Check analytics and rank tracking tools and find old content that's working well. Then repurpose that content. If you've got content that's resonating with your audience, why not create more of it? Take that old page and write a new blog post with a different spin. Got an old blog post that's killing it in the rankings and still getting traffic? Make it into a video and share it with a new audience. Then continue to track your performance and do everything all over again. Keyword research shouldn't be a one and done tactic. You should continue to come back and analyze your site's performance and look for new opportunities to target in the future. So that's it for the last lesson in the keyword research course. We hope you learned something awesome. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to tweet them to me directly at at Greg Gifford, or to the awesome team of pros over at the SEMrush Academy at SEMrush Academy. So now you're done and you're ready to head over to the SEMrush Academy page and take the test for the keyword research course so you can get officially SEMrush certified.